smell what The Rock is cooking. The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying.
Hello and welcome to the NXT Wrestling Talk Show with Reese Jones and
Sean Randy Smith, as we bring you our reactions to Nxt Deadline, which came at you from Bridgeport, Connecticut at the Total Mortgage Arena.
yes, and this was the final Premium Live event under the WWE umbrella for 2023, and it goes to the Gold Brand.
Yes.
7 matches in total, one of which took place on the pre-show.
And that pre-show match was?
That was Axiom defeating Nathan Fraser.
Moving on to the main card, we opened up with our first match, which was Dirty Dominic Mysterio putting his NXT North American title on the line against Dragon Lee, when originally it was meant to be Wesley, but unfortunately Wesley had to pull out through injury.
And despite being injured in his own right, having knee surgery, Rey Mysterio decided to hobble on down to ringside for this match.
Yes.
And join Booker T and Vic Joseph on commentary. This was a decent match.
It was.
Slightly ruined by the ending, in my opinion, because it looked like Dragon Lee botched his powerbomb finishing at the end.
Yes.
But the end result saw Dragon Lee get the pinfall and take the NXT North American Championship away from Dominic Mysterio,
making it Dragon Lee's first main championship since joining WWE.
And hopefully this is now Dominic done with NXT.
Hopefully. Now we move on
the other question is this foreshadowing for the Judgment Day, since they have to defend their tag team championships against the Creed brothers coming up soon on Raw?
Oh yes, and at the time of this recording, it will be next week.
And the second match was the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge match, determined the number one contender for the NXT Women's Championship on the New Year's Evil special edition of NXT.
And the women involved were Blair Davenport, Tiffany Stratton, Lash Legend, Lani Jordan, and Fallon Henley.
Yes, now, as I went through in the pre-show last week, the Iron Survivor is essentially a combination of a championship scramble match and an Iron Man match.
Yes.
So the match started with Fallon Henley and Blair Davenport.
Mm-hmm.
Then came in Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
Then came in Kalani
Jordan.
Jordan. And finally, last to enter was Last Legend
of Metaphor.
Now, pinfalls or submissions could be scored in this match without all participants being in the match. So here's how the score system went. Blair Davenport scored the first fall after 9 minutes and 45 seconds. Following Stratton hitting Fallon Henley with an Alabama slam.
The second fall went to Fallon Henley on Tiffany Stratton after Stratton was pinned by Fallon Henley after a Shining Wizard after 12 minutes and 11 seconds.
Now the next fall was a double fall.
It was at the hands of Lash Legend.
After a pinfall, after a choke slam onto Tiffany Stratton, a power bomb on Fallon Henley, they pinned both of them.
The next fall went to Blair Davenport again, but this time on Kalani Jordan. After pinning Kalani Jordan with a diving double foot stomp to the back after 20 minutes and 15 seconds.
Then, only 23 minutes and 10 seconds into the game, Tiffany Stratton scored the fall after hitting the prettiest moonsault ever on Last Legend.
And the final pinfall of the match went to Blair Davenport on Fallon Henley after she pinned Fallon Henley with a knee strike after 24 minutes and 43 seconds.
Which means at the end of the match, Blair Davenport had 3 falls, Tiffany Stratton had 1, Last Legend had 2,
Kalani Jordan had 0,
and Fallon Henley had 1, which means that the winner of the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge and the number 1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship is Blair Davenport.
and she will get her shot at NXT New Year's Evil.
Now the next match was... Oh yeah, there wasn't quite... Things weren't quite over there.
Bea Priestley, aka Blair Davenport, got to the microphone and started mouthing off her intentions. Adolphe Valkyrie came out, or should I say Lyra Valkyria, her alter ego, of course, came out to address that, but then Valkyria was attacked from behind by NXT's resident mean girl, Cora Jade.
Who has her own sight set on the Women's Championship. We'll have to see how that plays out.
Next, we have our next match, which was between Nothing But Net, Carmelo Hayes, against Lexus King.
And this match really was meant to act as a buffer between the two Iron Survivor Challenge matches.
Yes.
And I don't think it's really in anyone's surprise that Carmelo Hayes came out the victor to this match.
No.
moving on relatively quickly.
Yes, now it's time for the men's Iron Survivor Challenge match to determine who will become number one contender to either Tyler Dragunov or Baron Corbin at NXT New Year's Evil.
Same rules apply as in the women's match, but the participants here were Trick Williams, Dijak, Josh Briggs, former NXT champion Braun Breaker, and
former NXT United Kingdom champion, the big strong boy, Tyler Bates.
So this match started off with Dijak and Josh Briggs. Then came in Tyler Bates. Then came in Trick Williams. And finally was Braun Breaker.
So,
5 minutes into this match, Dijak got the first decision by pinning Josh Briggs following a Feast Your Eyes.
Then Josh Briggs, after 7 minutes, got the second pinfall after pinning Dijak after a lariat after 7 minutes and 2 seconds.
Tyler Bates got the next 2 falls on 9 minutes and 2 seconds, then 13 minutes and 55 seconds. First off by rolling up Dijak, and then hitting the Tyler Driver 97 onto Trick Williams.
But then, after a time of 15 minutes and 15 seconds, 15 minutes 24 seconds, and 15:34 seconds, Braun Breaker pinned Josh Briggs, Tyler Bates, and Dijak after spearing all 3 of them in different sections.
Who does he think he is, Goldberg?
And then Dijak gets his next pinfall after 17 minutes and 54 seconds on Trick Williams after a spinning big boot.
Then on 18 minutes and 28 seconds, Tyler Bates gets his third decision, again on Dijak, pinning him after a Frankensteiner from Breaker and a set-out powerbomb.
Both Josh Briggs and Dijak would get the pinfalls on Trick Williams and Braun Breaker after a diving moonsault after 21 minutes and 8 seconds.
And then Trick Williams got the remaining falls in 23 minutes and 46 seconds, 24 minutes and 27 seconds, 24 minutes and 40 seconds, and then with 24 minutes and 56 seconds with 4 seconds left by pinning Josh Briggs and Dijak with schoolboys. Then
pinning Tyler Bates with a jackknife hold.
And pinning Braun Breaker with a running single leg high knee. Danielson, anyone?
Meaning the winner of the match and number one contender to the NXT Championship, whether it will be on Ilya Dragunov's shoulder or whether it will be on Baron Corbin's shoulder at NXT New Year's Evil, is Trick Williams.
Yes, Trick Williams with a score of 4 decisions to Dijak's 3, Josh Bridges 2, Braun Breaker's 3, and Tyler Bates 3.
Next, we have a match that was kind of made last minute, but not really, at the hands of The Rock's daughter, Ava Raine. It was a steel cage match between Kiana James and Roxanne Perez.
And the winner of the match, by pinfall, was Kiana James.
Give the big assist with a steel cage door to the face at the hands of Izzy Dame.
Yeah, well,
whose steel cage door in the face of Roxanne Perez.
Heels never win clean.
No, they never. Now, main event time. Ilya Dragunov defending the NXT Championship against the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin has been after an NXT Championship match pretty much since he got to NXT, and whilst Carmelo Hayes was champion,
Yes.
he finally gets one. But things didn't exactly go well.
No.
As considering the fact that Dragunov is still relatively short into his championship reign, they weren't really going to have him lose his first championship match on the first NXT Premium Live event. So now we know that it is Ilya Dragunov who will face Trick Williams at New Year's Evil. And unlike with the women's side of things, we don't have anyone getting in the way of that match potentially.
Cora Jade.
In the pre-show match, Axiom defeated Nathan Fraser.
On the main card, Dragon Lee defeated Dirty Dominic Mysterio to become the new NXT North American title champion in a one-on-one match.
Blair Davenport won the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge match over Tiffany Stratton, Lash Legend, Kalina Jordan, and for Fallon Henry to become the number one contender for the NXT Women's Championship.
Carmelo Hayes defeated Lexis King in a one-on-one match.
Rick Williams won the Men's Iron Survivor Challenge match to get the number one contendership for the NXT Championship over Dijak, Josh Bridges, Braun Breaker, and Tyler Bate.
Kiana James defeated Roxanne Perez inside a steel cage with an assist from Izzy Dane.
And Ilya Dragunov defeated Baron Corbin to retain the NXT Championship.
So that about does it for our shows this year in 2023 on the WWE side of things.
Yes, now that this is out of the way, we can slowly turn our attention to the Royal Rumble, which of course will start the road to WrestleMania.
So until then, he's been
Reese Rock Jones, and he's been
Sean Randy Smith, and from all of us on the Wrestling Talk Show team, have a good Christmas, and we'll see you in 2024.